the seat.
Stage one of the OVO Energy Tour of Britain 2017 would kick off in Edinburgh, outside St Giles Cathedral on the world-famous Royal Mile. And a finish 190.1 kilometres later in the town of Kelso. Second time the race has finished in Kelso from the flag drop. And the attacks came thick and fast. An early crash involving Chris Opie of Bike Channel Canyon and Dion Smith, the New Zealander from Wanty Group Gobert. Ahead though, breakaway was starting to get established after 20 kilometers of the stage. And after many attempts, this would finally be the break of the day. It contained Rob Partridge of Bike Channel Canyon, Gorka Itzagire of Movistar, Graham Briggs of JLT Condor, Mark McNally of Wanty Group Gobert, who took the first intermediate sprint in the Iceberg Sprint Jersey competition. The race then moved on to the first King of the Mountains of the day, and it was Connor Swift that was looking to pull on the first Skoda King of the Mountains jersey of the race. Just after that, as Swift was feeding from the car, Karol Domagowski of One Pro Cycling had a brush with the Madison Genesis car. He was quickly up and back into the breakaway group. Behind, it was the sprinters team's quick step floors with Daniel Martin on the front, Rob Power of Orica Scott, and Tal Gegenhardt of Team Sky. As the race moved on to the second Iceberg sprint of the day in Coldstream, Team Sky came to the front after an attack of BMC that split the race. And the big question at this point was, could they manage to take a group to the finish and present an opportunity for the GC contenders in this year's race to try and snatch one from the sprinters at the front, though, as mainly British contingent from the breakaway sat up. It was Lucas Alcyon of CCC Sprandi Polkowice and Karol Domagowski that pressed on with their breakaway attempt as they came to the second King of the Mountains point of the day, Scott's View. It was the CCC rider in the orange that crested the summit ahead of Domagowski. Behind, though, it was Dimension Data, the team of Mark Cavendish and Edvald Blosenhagen, that came through to the front into Melrose for the final Iceberg sprint. And it was Domagowski that took the 3 points, but behind, Edvald Blosenhagen just managed to snatch one valuable second on to the final climb of the day at Dingleton, and Alcyon was clinging to the possibility of going over the top, but he was brought back before the summit. But he would manage to pull on the Skoda King of the Mountains leaders jersey. Mark Cavendish coming back into racing. It wasn't to be for him today, but on a tight finish, Orica Scott with Luca Miesgets on the front, Caleb Ewan in second place, Edvald Blosenhagen wearing number 2 in front of the European champion Alexander Kristoff. Were battling for the position as they look towards the cobblestone finish in Kelso. Blosenhagen made his move on the left. Caleb Ewan, the little pocket rocket Aussie, had to adapt his sprinting style, but in the throw to the line, it was Caleb Ewan that had finished last year's race with a stage victory that kicked off his 2017 account with another victory. Edvald Blosenhagen would take second place with a fast closing Elia Viviani of Team Sky, finding his way through on the inside of the European champion to take the third spot on the podium in what was a blanket finish. There's your photo finish. All came down to the throw to the line. But stage one goes to the Australian rider, Caleb Ewan. Confirmation of your stage result. Caleb Ewan from Edvald Boysen-Hagen, Elia Viviani, Alexander Kristoff, Gaviria, Lawless, Jones, Mass, Stybar and Hare to round out the top 10. Caleb Ewan, by virtue of winning the first stage, pulled on the first OVO Energy green jersey as race leader in the 14th edition of the Tour of Britain. Caleb Ewan leads Edvald Boysen-Hagen by 3 seconds, with Karol Domagowski third, 4 seconds behind.